Hi.
Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to Loose Cannon. If you haven't been with us before, well, good luck. Buckle up. Keep an eye on the horizon. It's really busy here in Uwharrie today. As you can probably have seen, there are lots of 4x4s and side-by-sides. The weather's just a little bit on the dreary and droopy side, which is perfect for four-wheeling. So Carolina Off-Road is out here today, or Carolina Trails Off-Road is here today. So hopefully we still get to get out here and find some gold. Okay, well, Emmett and I are a little on the wet side, as you can likely tell here, but what we see out there in the distance, I don't know if the camera is picking it up or not, is this great streak of white heading up the mountain. That probably means there's a large quartz seam right here. So we're gonna go and check it out. As we head up, there's just a straight line of them. So here in Uwharrie, we are in the National Forest today. We're not actually allowed to dig and collect. We can't dig for crystals. We can't randomly decide, hey, this looks like a great place to find some gold. We're not allowed to do any of that here in the National Forest. So we're not going to do any of that. However, it's still always worth checking out. So we'll come over here and see what we can find. Look at this. Look at this. So this is pretty interesting because you see all of the oxides, all the oxidation that's happening on these rocks. All that stain that it has there. I've never actually seen a specimen from Uwharrie here in person or anything like that, but some of these where you can see the oxide seams, that would be sort of the place I would look or expect that if we were going to find one, that would be it. This looks like it's been recently flipped over, but probably folks looking for crystal pockets like that one. Oh, here's some crystals in this pocket here. Wow, this whole thing is quartz. Look at that. I thought maybe this is just a big vein of it or something, but look at this. I don't know if you guys can see back there or not, but that's a really deep little crevice. Huh. No. It does kind of look like it. It's got that color, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, just real quick, wanted to show, here's a busted up rock we found, but look at the seam of, I mean, honestly, I don't even know what that is. I mean, normally you see the rust parts. The rust parts are obviously oxides, but as far as what this other stuff is here, I mean, it's hard, like it's a mineral of some sort. It's not just wiping off necessarily. I guess some of it is, but it could just be clay. But you see how the oxides have permeated the entire rock. You see you have lines of them here, and then they just erode away, and eventually they crack the rock. But, and there's the fearless Emmett, ready to roll. Okay, so here's this is a 4x4 trail, of course, that we've been walking on. and you can see where the creek is. We want to get past all this where it's a little bit on the, you know, downtrodden side from the horses and the people and stuff. But once we get past all this, we'll do a little bit of panning and see what we get. You can see why they call it the slate belt here. So that's what our bedrock is looking like, is we've just got sheets and sheets and sheets of slate stacked on top of each other. So this is pretty cool. In my personal opinion, I mean, panning and digging is fun, yeah, but crevicing is always a little bit more fun for me, because, like, have these crevices ever been cleaned out? Who knows, right? Or is there even any gold here? We don't know that either. So I think we're gonna try and emptying out some of these crevices. And you can see, like, these crevices are just loaded with stuff all the way down. We'll try emptying some of those out. There's a good hole right there. And then we'll just see if we get anything. Again, up here's the mountain. And up there is where we know there's a gold mine and lots of quartz bleeding out of the top. So we'll try it here and see what happens.
Okay, so Dad's getting rocks from right there. Right there. And washing the dirt off to get material. And
here's the material that we're looking for, is all of this stuff right in here. All the stuff that's been underneath these rocks for God knows how long.
hey, this looks kind of like an arrowhead.
Okay, so we cleaned out a little bit right there, even more up there, and we really only found that couple of specks of gold that we found in the beginning, which is, I guess, shouldn't be surprising. Here's Emmett's disappointed face. So we're gonna go up the hill, see if we can find that old miner's cart path and see where it leads. Although this is still, I mean, that's just the way crevicing goes. Like, you empty one, you find a lot. The one right beside it, you find nothing. I would still think that this would be a fun area if you had lots of time and more than just me and Emmett out here. It'd probably be a good time coming out here and doing it. So we might come back to this spot. It's also really easily accessible because it's right off the trail there when it's got water in it. All right, you ready, Emmett? Let's go. You see up here, lots and lots of quartz. Lots and quartz just sloughing off the mountain there. And this is probably where we should have tried to pan, which is down there. Because you see there's a wash. There's a wash over there. Looks like it goes right down to the creek. Do you want to go check that out, Emmett?
Yeah.
All right, let's go check it out.
Oh.
All right, time to head back up the hill, see if we can find the gold mine. We didn't do too hot in the creek here, but we really only gave it 1 or 2 good pans, and we didn't get down to the layer of what you might expect there would be gold at. I think I'm just gonna walk right up this wash and see if we spot anything in the wash on our way up. But anyway, here's a bigger piece, and you can see the light has to catch it just the right way, but there's a little jimmy piece of a crystal there. But anywhere you start to get these pockets right here, that's normally where you see the crystal points like this one. You can see towards the tip it's translucent. There's some jimmy pieces all in here. You know, just pretty pieces to look at. So yeah, interesting that we didn't find any gold. I don't know, I'm just assuming that this mine up here that we've seen the cart path for is from a gold mine. It might not actually be a gold mine. It could be, you know, it could be a different mineral or even a different gemstone. We'll keep looking. Look at this, just straight up rust. Just straight up rust on a quartz rock. I don't see buildups like that normally. It's even packed down in that pocket there. I mean, it makes for a pretty rock though. Just to give you an idea of how high we've climbed. You can see there's Emmett. And that's pretty much where we came. We came, for the most part, we came right up that wash. Found this cool rock, just wanted to get a good look at it. There's some jimmy pieces in there, but it's all, you can see there's one good crystal point right there, but it's all conglomerated in and stuck to itself. Still very pretty to look at though. Look at that, even some pink or purple in there. I can't really tell what that color is. On this side, you can see all these points all over the place here. Very cool. Yes, it's a box turtle. Very common in our...
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it. Just watch his mouth, because he's... What are we going to do now?
We're gonna hike back to the Jeep, and then we're gonna go to El Dorado Outpost.
What's at El Dorado Outpost?
The place where we get fried chicken.
Fried chicken, I hear you. All right, a little bit of a hike back.